Welcome to the Driving the Impact Agenda channel once again. This is the channel where we try to link the issues of academia and industry, trying to bridge the gap. So especially we try to look at the literature and then we look at issues in terms of historical and contemporary nature. And then we bring personalities who have historical antecedents to come and share their experience relating to what is being discussed in academic literature and also in the public discourse. And today, we are happy to have with us one of such personality in the name of Mr. William Kojo Ahadzie, who was a former technical instructor at the Department of Building Technology at University of Science and Technology, to share with us experiences about technical education in Ghana.
Thank you.
And as you know, technical education is recognized as an essential tool in equipping the youth in this country when it comes to job creation. And you will also be aware that Ghana has gone through persistent reforms in terms of trying to strengthen technical education, especially when in the 2006 Kpando, that is the Council for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, was established in 2006 with Act, that's Act 718. So one would think that over the years, what would have been technical education practice to the extent to where we got to the Kpando. And with informal discussions that I've had with Mr. Ahadzie in the past, he used to talk seriously about the good old days of technical education. And so then you ask yourself, if we had the good old days, then all this issue about recent reformations and the talk about TVET, are we just trying to reinvent the wheel, or did we abandon a good practice and now wishing to go back? So that it will mean you have to ask questions, why did we even abandon something which was a good practice? But, well, Mr. Ahadzie is here today and he will count all these things for us. Mr. Ahadzie, you are welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
I think before you have seen the narration that I've set out now, but before we go into the specific issues, I would just want you to just tell us briefly about yourself, especially where you were born and your educational, starting education, how it all started. Yeah.
I was born at Ahadzie, one of the big commercial towns in Kpando district of the Volta Region.
Okay. Which year would that?
I was born in 1937.
Okay. Yeah. So that's good to know. So that will be 85 years now. 87 years now.
Yes.
And still in good health. That's great. Okay. Let's talk about your technical or your skill. I mean, primary school and the technical. I know you say you went to technical school. Can you tell us about?
Yeah. I'm glad I benefited from KNUST vision about the tenure of the youth in those days. We attended what we call trade school. It's not technical institutes.
Okay.
We took a common entrance after my graduation.
When you say common entrance, what do you mean exactly? Because we used to know the common entrance that was for secondary schools. Was there also common entrance for technical?
Yes, this was especially prepared for the mature students who were finishing Semester 7.
Okay.
Common entrance admission.
Okay.
And luckily, I had a full scholarship.
Okay.
And I joined a team which went to Asuansi Technical Trade School.
Trade school?
In those days.
Okay.
1955.
Okay. Trade Asuansi where?
In Kpando.
Okay. Okay, when you said it, my mind almost went to Asuansi in Kumasi.
No.
Okay.
Asuansi in
Asuansi, this
Asuansi.
is with a U.
Yeah,
okay.
Asuansi.
Okay.
Trade School.
Okay, trade school.
1955.
Okay.
In 1966, they transferred some of us to Kpando, also trade school.
Okay.
It was newly opened.
Okay.
We were second year students then.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Became even a house prefect.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what it means that from Asuansi in Kpando, it's a trade school, and then you were transferred to Kpando trade school.
When it was newly opened.
Okay.
Trade school.
Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay.
We graduated. My batch graduated in 1958.
Okay.
And it was compulsory that after the 4 years in the trade school, then if you join a government department, for what we call 5th year apprenticeship, which is now termed national service. Yeah.
Well, okay, you will say that, but it means that for the trade school that you attended, there was that that the 5th year you join.
You have to join a government establishment.
Okay.
So I went to PWD, which was the only government building establishment in those days.
Okay.
Those who did mechanical engineering, others went to their field.
Okay. But I know along the line, Takoradi Polytechnic.
So I joined PWD.
Okay.
1959. We were concerned with the building of the high court building in home.
Okay.
I gained a lot of experience, from there.
Okay.
Just around 1961, PWD opened a training school in Accra.
Okay.
And they picked some of us from the field.
Okay.
To undergo concrete construction.
Okay.
Concrete practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what okay. So I can see concrete technology, third series 15 course, DPC training. What's the name of DPC?
Department of Public Construction.
Department of Public Construction.
PWD.
So originally you had Department of Public Construction before it became P.
No, DPC.
Before it became.
No, it was PWD. Public was department. Then the construction unit. Was termed DPC.
Department of Construction. Public Construction. DPC. Yeah. Okay. Training school, 11 October 1961. Yeah. So Mr. Ahadzie, take us through that. So viewers, this is what Mr. Ahadzie said.
This white man was brought from Britain.
Okay.
And came to organize a training school, a training program for us.
Okay.
The piece was on the side.
Okay.
I benefited from it.
Oh, okay. Let me show it where I think I can see the white man inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
After that 1961 training,
Mr. Ahadzie, can you repeat this? He was brought all the way from
Britain
to come and
teach here, DPC, to organize a training program on some of us on the field.
No, I think you have to see it clearly that there's a white man in the middle who was brought all the way from London to come and teach us.
How to mix concrete.
How to mix concrete. Interesting. I can see another one. This one, specialist.
1962.
62.
So 1962.
Okay, he's still there. So you can see.
They pick some of us from the sites all over Ghana.
Okay.
To go back to the school.
Okay.
For special instructors course.
Okay.
So I was given the whole of part of the London region.
Okay, let's step by step. This is becoming very interesting. After they brought the white man, can you remember his name? No, it's a long time ago. After they brought him from Britain to come and teach us
some of us on the
side how to mix concrete.
How to mix concrete materials and how to mix the.
So it means it was technology transferred to you guys.
Yes.
And then you were now selected to go over the country.
Yes.
To go and teach
all the other workers.
Okay, so I can see concrete technology 28 June 1962 GNCC. Now it became GNCC.
Yes, but then became Ghana National Construction Corporation.
Corporation.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was picked to become the on the job training officer, Yendi, Tamale, and Boga.
That's beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see clearly. I hope you see it. You can see This was in Tamale when Mr. Ahadzie and his colleagues who went through that training from the British, sorry, I'm sorry about that, expatriate who came to train them, you know, then they also took that transfer across the country. So that's Tamale. I can show this one is also, yeah, okay, so this one was also Tamale.
Tamale.
Yeah, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's also very nice Tamale. Then I have, I think I saw Bolga. Yeah. Okay, so you went to
from Tamale to Bolga.
Yeah, so you were now the instructor. That's why you're in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
That's on the job training officer. How to mix concrete properly.
Oh, this is a very interesting history that you have told us. Yes. This is great. Okay. I want to know about Takoradi Polytechnic because sorry about that. You were a bricklaying student,
yes.
And you know, in my previous interview with you about a year ago, where the United Nations organized an essay competition for second cycle institutions,
yes.
secondary schools and teacher training, and you, a bricklaying student, won the first prize.
Yes.
So tell us briefly about Takoradi Polytechnic, and we are not going into the award because that one is already viewers. You can find that one on YouTube. So if you want further information, but you want to see how you transition to Takoradi Polytechnic.
After the training program in TVET, 1963, the department sponsored me to undertake advanced course in bricklaying.
Okay.
For my final degree certificate.
Okay.
It was during the period that I was at Takoradi Polytechnic that I participated in the essay competition.
Okay.
And wonderfully, I won the first prize.
Yes, that was really revealing. I have the script, and also that's why I did that video for you. 1963, a bricklaying student to come on top of secondary school students and teacher training. I think this is something that
you wouldn't believe it.
Yes, and I always cherish when this historical and it's very interesting. So I can see another this picture because I know after Takoradi Polytechnic, then what next? Because
I was sent straight back to the training school in Accra.
Okay.
Weja. It was from there that Ministry of Education.
Okay.
After they had opened Accra Technical Training Center.
Okay.
They picked me.
Okay.
To go to Canada.
Okay. Okay, so I know you have a lot of pictures for your Canadian experience, but let me show this one to the.
That was one of my pictures.
Okay.
That was Saskatchewan Technical.
Saskatchewan Technical Institute. That's
Technical Institute.
Musdo.
One of the halls. It's all brickwork.
You know what is interesting about this? I'm reviewing some academic paper, and as I was reading through, the person collected the data from Saskatchewan and Saskatoon. And just this morning I was reading and I said, wow, and I'm talking to you about Saskatchewan. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But Mr. Ahadzie, I think you said when you go to Saskatchewan, some time ago you mentioned it, the head of department realized that your qualification
was at the same as what you had.
Can you take us?
Yes.
That was an interesting.
So I went to Canada with the team of 11 other students in different fields. And the head of department for the masonry bricklaying section had final degree.
Okay.
Which I also had.
Okay.
And I did some work also in concrete technology.
Okay.
So he said, no, I have already got all the technique in bricklaying, so I should rather join him to help teaching. Then he organized.
Viewers, are you listening? So instead of becoming a student,
I became part of the
teaching staff.
Well,
in fact, can you remember the name of that head? But that's a long time ago.
Mr.
You forgot him. I wish you could trace this.
Massive.
Viewers, listeners, this was is it not very interesting? The head of the department looks at his certificate and realizes that Mr. Ahadzie, you have the same certificate, so you cannot be a student, but you have to join the teaching.
Truly.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, and with my on the job training I had in PWD.
Okay.
I was up to the task.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be coming back to, you know, the issues about the technical education, technical vocational education training in Ghana, and how far we have come. I'll be coming to that, but I know from Takoradi. Okay, so first of all, I think you were showing ATTC, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I can see. Let me show the viewers some of these pictures. So this is ATTC, 1967.
1967.
Accra Technical Training Center.
Yes, I was the head of department.
So when we started, he was the head of department.
For the masonry construction department.
For the masonry construction department. So that's beautiful. I can see two white men.
They were the Canadians.
Canadians,
Yes.
okay. And then I have another one here.
That's also the same
thing.
Accra Technical
Training Center.
Yes.
Okay, that's beautiful. Then there's I think this one is the same.
Yes, also Accra Technical Training Center.
I'm pretty sure if the family members of some of the people in the pictures are alive, they will they might see this picture and reconnect. It's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one.
I was a sports master.
Also as
for the Classic.
But were you doing some sports yourself? What sports were you doing yourself? Or you're just interested in sports?
I was interested
I can see basketball, lawn tennis, racket. Look at this picture is so interesting. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, yeah, and you have managed to keep these pictures.
Yes.
All this one, that's good. Means you are very good at keeping records.
That's asset to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be coming to the technical education.
Yes.
But I know you also came to KNUST briefly. I think civil engineering. You said civil engineering first.
Yes, it was unfortunate that I could not stay permanently at the Accra Technical Training Center. I had to resign after 3 years.
Okay.
To take up a new appointment at the Dept of Building Technology.
Okay.
1969.
Okay.
In
the lab.
In the lab.
As a
lab technician.
Oh, okay.
The soils and the concrete practice.
Oh, okay.
Section.
Okay. Then later you
Then the following year,
okay.
1970.
Okay.
I was transferred to Dept of Building Technology.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So that is how
I advertised and applied.
And then
yes, I transferred to.
I know
it's my actual field.
Okay. I know if you say you want to go into your working experience at KNUST and also building technology, which is now construction technology and management. There is a lot that you are going to talk about.
Oh, yeah,
but so you might, if you have time, reserve that one for another.
Okay.
Let's now come back to technical education, because even if you read the literature in terms of technical education, the model is that you should have 70% practical training and 30% theory. And there's the belief that over the years, Ghana, we reversed such that those who went to technical school were not getting that experience. And you use the term trade school.
Trade school, yes.
At the beginning. So I want you to tell us how was your training like those days in terms of the practical and theory?
You will be surprised. I tell you, those of us who went to the trade school, not that we were dropouts, we were good in mathematics and English. And the school makes sure that we don't attempt to be reading any literature concerning secondary education. We should concentrate on the practice. Mm-hmm. Those who diverted were dismissed from the school.
Mm-hmm.
It was practical training.
Okay.
And the outcome is that when we finished 1958, my batch, those who went into Ghana Airways.
There are some people who went to Ghana Airways.
This shipping
industry. Shipping industry, okay.
So, cocoa processing factory.
Okay.
The Ghana people went to government transport to be managers of the.
That's the STC, those days, government transport. Okay.
And those who went even to the army.
Okay.
Rose to the rank of Major General. Major General Niroho.
Okay.
United Nations expert.
Okay.
He was my junior 1 year.
Wow.
So we concentrated on the training.
So what I'm getting is that 70% practical training was strongly embedded.
It is. You will not believe it. after leaving trade school in 1958, 1959, when I was doing my apprenticeship, it came to a point I had to, the site supervisor was sick, and they had prepared a platform for a reform concrete element. The people don't know how to lay the steel, and the workers for 2 days were standing. No, the little exposure that we had in trade school, I was allowed to put the iron rods against tensile forces, and when compression was to happen. I look at the drawing, and I asked permission from the head of the department of masonry that I should want to have a seal. I led it. I supervised the lay, and the district engineer came to see it. And from that time, they removed me from my apprenticeship to become site supervisor.
Wow. I mean, it's very instructive. So you can see the emphasis that was placed on the practical training, including even the apprenticeship training that you have to go and do afterwards. But maybe you will say that currently Ghana, we are talking about, of course, since the establishment of the Qualification, they have done a lot. In fact, when you go into the literature, they talk about drafting. One of their key achievements is that they to have drafted the national apprentices policy. You know, so then I asked myself, if you look at what you narrated, there was a policy in place before.
Yes.
So what could have happened for Ghana to perhaps abandon it, and then in 2006, now that Covet is highlighting that one of their key achievements is draft national apprentices policy, and of course they now also talk about competency-based training, which I guess is trying to bring back the emphasis on the practical training. What do you think went wrong along the line?
In fact, when I joined UST, then now KNUST, and to transfer to the Dept of Building Technology, I realized the theory was too much. The practical.
No, you are talking about those who are in the technical school.
The technical school. It's I don't know what happened, but it appeared there was a drift from the technical training, the practical thing that we were doing those days, to acquiring more theory so that they can go on to acquiring white-collar jobs.
White-collar jobs. That is the key word.
The technical person, the country, I think they did not understand that to produce the best buildings, you rely on qualified builders. In those days. And but now that the universities and the technical institutions are turning out high caliber people, I expect that there might be a change.
Yeah, I think maybe the good side is that many of the people even from the technical side are getting the advantage of this distance learning to be able to upgrade themselves. You know. But then I think from the sense I'm getting is that even if you aspire to that level, your practical skills should still be strong.
Yes.
You know, and I think that is something that with the reforms that Ghana is still talking about technical education, we hope that they can focus on to see how we can begin to take it to another level.
Yes.
So, as it is now, you have retired. I know for almost you came to work at KNUST in over 20 years, and now 87. Thank God you are in good health. We are 87. When you look back and reflect the construction industry in Ghana and technical skills, what should be the way forward?
It looks as if the young lads coming up, they think once you acquire a high degree, You shouldn't make your hand dirty.
You shouldn't
be involved
once you
in what
acquire
they call
a degree, you shouldn't make your hands dirty.
dirty.
Okay.
That is the problem.
Okay.
Because we go to mechanical engineering, the same thing happens. They rather want to be engineers in charge of teaching offices
instead of
getting into
the field and getting their hands dirty. It's very instructive.
You come to building.
Okay.
Most of them are thinking they should be project managers. That's why even as a BSc, MSc, they make sure they have the PhD so that they could be project managers
instead of getting their hands. So you're saying that if you want to make sure that our technical area is sustained and becomes very competitive across the world, whatever level you get to, you must
remain in the field
and get your hands dirty.
Not getting your hands dirty. You must
I use it in as a metaphor.
Your supervision should not be questionable.
Okay.
The right thing is that material quality.
Okay.
It's surprising that now you go to many construction sites, they are missing concrete without reference to what we call the water cement ratio. Quality of the materials.
Without reference to the water cement ratio.
The mixed specifications. They are not there.
Okay.
Those who are putting into a high-rise building now. You see, the people who are operating this country are typical illiterate. They are not trained.
Okay.
Those who are. It should have been people who have been trained in the technical school who should be managing
the equipment.
The equipment.
I think if you want to go into the skills itself, I think you also have a lot to talk about, because I was just about a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to one leading contractor, Gracon Limited, Mr. And he talked about, if you the same things that you are saying, and if you look at his background, he also as a technical draftsman and became a civil engineer, and I can see some similarities in what he said and what you are saying today. And so I'm happy to have met you this evening for this discussion, showing us all these interesting pictures and how you have come over the years. Maybe just some final word to the people who are watching us, especially those who are aspiring to become going to technical education, and how they should comport and carry themselves going forward.
Technical education is very vital. Get involved. Look at our field. Materials quality. They are making circuit blocks. What do they miss there? You can't tell. They throw the bag of cement of a heap of sand and start molding. No. Materials quality. Concrete. Material quality. Steel. Reinforced. High-rise building. Even the soil. Building is not hang in the air. The rest of the soil. What type of soil of which is the foundation? What should be the depth foundation? And blood goes into.
Great stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are very grateful for this opportunity, and I'm just overwhelmed about the historical issues that has come on board today, and also, as you said, on this platform, we look at the academic issues, the literature, and what is the public discourse, and link it to historical or contemporary issues. And then, importantly, we bring in personalities who have experienced it to come and talk about them. And Mr. Ahadzie, former technical instructor at Department of Construction Technology and Management of KNUST, has been here. And you have seen the pictures that he has shown us in terms of the work he has done over the years, where at one point in Ghana's history, you have to bring expatriates to come and teach us how to mix concrete, and they had to take over all the work that they have done. I think we are very thankful to you, Mr. Ahadzie, for coming, and we hope when we invite you next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.